absolute ideal location in Austin, Texas for a home. Um, Northwest Hills is hard to beat. Long been a highly sought after location up by the Arboretum, about 10 minutes from downtown, just off of Mopac. And there are absolutely amazing homes in here. Anderson High School is a great high school. You got Murchison Middle School, several great elementary schools in this area. And the area stood the test of time. I'm going to bring you a house today that I've got listed, and it was built back in the 70s, and you can tell it is a 70s home. It's really cool. It's got some very cool architecture and stuff like that. But if you're looking for something that you can put your own stamp on, this house needs a little bit of help. And I'm going to walk you through the good, bad, and the ugly on this thing. But if that's something that you're interested in and you're looking again for an ideal location in Austin, this thing is currently on the market as of the first part of January 2024. And it may just be a great opportunity for you. So let's get this camera turned around and I'm going to walk you through this house front to back. All right, so, product placement. That's right. I'm Chris Pesek. I'm a local real estate agent with Pesek Properties. Let's talk a little bit about the street it's on first. It is almost halfway between Mopac over that direction up the hill. And then if you come this direction, 360 is over there. So, again, ideal location right in the corner of 360 and Mopac, about a half mile from Anderson High School, about 1 mile from Murchison Middle School. Beautiful, beautiful location here. And the house itself is sitting on a green belt. So you've got this sloped lot from front to back. And that's because it's on a green belt. You will never have a neighbor any closer to you than the ones that are back there now, which are probably 500 or 600 yards away if I were to guess. So again, ideal location here. Let's go to have a little closer look at the house. It's been established, right? This has been here since the 70s, so the landscaping is mature. You can put your own twist on it, but up here in the front, you've got some privacy. You got mountain laurel trees, you got some sages and stuff, and this is all native landscaping. I was very, very particular about that, and you can tell we're going down this hill to the front entry down there, right? One of the things about the house is they chose not to paint the outside to get it listed for sale, and there's a little bit of rot on this. Is all cedar siding. There's a little bit of rot here and there. I've got an estimate of I think it's about $5,000 to repair and repaint the outside. The decking would be additional, and there's some stuff with the deck too that needs to be done. But that's really not bad for a 2,000 square foot house, and we're at 2,042 square feet, a 3-bed, 2-bath. We are listed at 800 right now on this thing, and you can see here in the front, great outdoor area. Great deck. The garage is here to my left. There's a door that goes into there, so you've got immediate access either into the garage or out of the garage. Come up on the front, they've got a little this little gate that slides, so you can keep your little fur baby safe up here on the porch. And when we're walking up, the first thing you see is, man, great windows. And the windows, with the exception of 2 of them, all the windows have been replaced, and the 2 that haven't been replaced are way up there in the cellar story, and I'll show you those from the inside. But the windows have been replaced. These are Pello windows. We're not talking cheap windows here, so the owner did a great job with what they replaced. Here's that front little sitting area. Obviously, like I said, what it needs is a real good power washing and a little bit of paint, but nice 6-foot wide porch that runs the entire length of the house. And when you're sitting on it, there's your view. I mean, your neighbors are across the street. The neighbors over to this side are probably about 40 or 50 feet away, but there's no windows on that side. So again, even your front yard is private here. These beds, it is January, so they do have plants in them. They are just dormant right now, and I had my lawn guys take care of all of that. But you can get a feel for how peaceful this front yard is. And man, you talk about oak trees. Holy cow, some of these oak trees are probably close to 40 foot tall, have been trimmed back away from the house. So, roof is in good shape. I think the roof is roughly 5 to 7 years old. The owner bought it about 4 years ago, so she's thinking it's 5 to 7 years old. That she remembers it was replaced before she moved in. So coming up to the front here, okay, what are the things that can improve this house? First of all, we need a door that's just as beautiful as all these windows here. Again, I mentioned all the windows that had been replaced. We need a door that's just as beautiful. So that's going to cost you a little bit of money, but man, I can imagine some kind of beautiful stone door or iron door here. And when you walk in, your first glimpse of the hill country and that green belt is right there in this little sitting area. Now, Like I said, this house was built in the 70s, and it's going to take the right person to love it. It's going to take somebody who appreciates it. So the first thing that we're going to see when we come in is we've got saltillo tile. May or may not be your style. It could be taken out. But it is in here for better or worse. And, you know, if you love saltillo tile, man, you're going to love this house. If you hate saltillo tile, okay, pull it out and match this other flooring that it has, because the other flooring is pretty incredible. Right here from this front to the right, you can't really see anything, but there's a bedroom here, a bedroom over here, a bathroom here, and then the stairs go up to the master. This is a second floor master. Okay. The entire inside has been repainted nice neutral light colors. And to the left, again, we've got that tile floor coming in. To the left, we've got the kitchen, the dining room, and your first glimpse of my favorite room in the house. Holy cow, this living room is incredible. Look at those beam and wood ceilings and the posts holding it all up. Man, I love this architecture. Absolutely love it. So we'll take a look. This dining table here is for 6 people. You could easily fit a larger farmhouse style dining table in here for probably up to 12 people, 10 easily. Coming through, open to the kitchen's got this big bar area. You know, again, this is all solid maple cabinetry. You may want to paint it, and if you do, no big deal, because this is shaker style doors. You know, it's not going to look like that 80s golden oak, you know, that you painted. It just looks weird. This would look like a modern cabinet if you wanted to paint it, or even stain them darker. You know, this right here is actually the return air for the air conditioning system. So the house, for the most part, again, because it's because it's up going towards the greenbelt and it's sloping down, it's a pier and beam house. So we're standing actually on subfloor, and there's open area beneath us. So this is the return air for the downstairs air conditioning, and they put a grate on the front and the back just so, you know, it would look like something, a part of the furniture, and they matched it here so it didn't look odd having a grate only in one spot. So pretty cool little use of that grate. Granite countertops. Those countertops were replaced back, I think it was in the early or mid 2000s. So that's why they are granite. They're actually really pretty figured granite. You know, again, may not be your style, but I kind of like them. And then on this side, you've got that same grate going to the middle, but they didn't grate these because these are cabinets. Now, again, solid maple cabinets. You've got natural gas in here. Oven is underneath, so it functions like a range, taking up less space. Got a nice range hood above it. And notice to the left and right, you've got drawers. I love drawers underneath, and whoever designed this house was kind of ahead of their time when they replaced this kitchen, because there weren't a lot of drawers being done, but I love the drawers for pots and pans and stuff like that. Take a quick peek back in here. Again, 70s, gotta love the floor, right? Those individual tiles that they used back then. And then the garage is back in here. It's a 2-car garage back there. Big utility room. I'll pop in just to give you an idea. Washer, dryer, enough room there for a refrigerator, a little freezer, but you do have 2 closets in here. There's also a lot of storage in this house. Pop back out, give you an idea of what the rest of the kitchen looks like. Very compact, but it's also got plenty of room. Refrigerator here, corner pantry, microwave set in above there, higher cabinets, and then again at the bottom you've got a lot of storage in these drawers that you can get all the way back in. Dishwasher, and then the sink. I love the location of the sink, because if you've got a house like this, you want to see the greenbelt. Okay, you can see where the closest houses are, way on the other side of this ravine. And then again, your neighbor is back over here, but it's not close at all. So that's one of the allures and great things about living in Northwest Hills, is these lots are so big. This lot's a 1/4 acre. All right, now idea of what it looks like from the kitchen looking down into the living room. Again, I can't get enough of these ceilings. All the ceiling fans in the house are Minka Air. There's missing a couple of remotes, but you can actually order the remotes and sync them in through Minka Air. Not very expensive. I think the remotes are 50 or 60 bucks a piece, and I think we're missing 2 of them. But Minka Air ceiling fans, high quality ceiling fans. I'm going to get to this little area back over here. I love it. But before I get there, I'm going to show you these floors. Okay, these are pine floors, solid wood pine floors. And hard to look from this side. I'll go from the other side too as we're going through. All right, you've got a gas fireplace. Oh, let me get a picture of it. Gas fireplace, big sliding doors going outside. We'll pop out there in a second as well. And let me give you a picture of these floors with the light behind us. Man, I love these things. They're beautiful. They're rustic. They match this house perfectly, especially with those wood beams up top. These are the two windows I mentioned that were not replaced. They could be replaced. I don't know that two windows, and they are, they are way the heck up there. I'm sure that's why they weren't replaced. But two windows in this house, as many windows are, not too bad. That if you wanted to replace them, you could. This area over here, it was set up as a little artist and work area. The roof or ceiling line is pretty low right here. That's about 6 foot tall, but it starts to slope up immediately. And this is in the morning when I'm feeding this or filming this. And look at all of this sunlight in here. Talk about a great location for like a reading nook or something like that. Again, you could use it as a small in-home office over here, but the light in this area is perfect. And if it gets too bright, they've actually got shades up here. You can close that and shade it up a little bit. All right, let's pop outside. I'll give you an idea of the yard and this view. By the way, the sliding doors are replaced also with Pella sliding doors as well. Okay, again, deck needs some help. It definitely needs to be painted. There's still a little bit of rot here and there, but for the most part, we've replaced all those boards. But this is a good sized deck, and we're looking into the sun. But man, look at this view. Guys, keep in mind, this is in Northwest Austin, Texas. This is in amongst a subdivision in the suburbs. And wow, you can't find that very often. This building over here, that's at the Arboretum. So, looks like we're about a mile directly across from the Arboretum, maybe a little bit closer. And we are looking at the tops of 30-foot tall oak trees. So I'm going to show you down. All right, this fence is the back property line, and after that, it is greenbelt that will never be touched. It's owned by the city of Austin, so your neighbors are wildlife. Popping over here, show you down behind the back of the house, give you an idea of what we're looking at here. Okay. That is the allure of this house, is the lot and the location. I mean, 100% on the outside, and then obviously the design. If you love the design like I do, you love the design. If you don't, probably not the right house for you. Not a big deal. Sorry about that. Camera's wigging out a little, and you can see here is the side yard. This goes up to the driveway, and then that side yard coming down. Now, there's not a lot of grass in here, but when you've got this many oak trees, it's hard to keep grass growing. You can see they have patches where it is, the sunniest spots, and then this has all just been kept either as decomposed granite or mulch over the years. All right, let's head back in. I hope my excitement for this house is coming through on this video, because I really, really love this house. And now we're going to head upstairs. It's going to be a fairly short video. I mean, it's only 2,042 square feet, so not a ton to show you. Again, you do have also a big coat closet here in the front. That goes back under the stairs, so there's a lot of storage back in there. All right, first secondary bedroom here on the right. A little bit dark because this is one of the ceiling fans I don't have. But this room is way big enough for a king-size bed. I mean, you can easily put a king-size bed here and still have a sitting area by the windows with the light over here. Normal size walk-in closet back over here. Carpet has been replaced in the two downstairs bedrooms. It's the only place in the house that has any carpet. And that's that little entry area you can see across to the dining room there. Good sized bedrooms in here. You can see we're back to that gorgeous pine floor all the way up the stairs. All right, now, first major wart I'm going to show you here is, let's take a look at, well, maybe if I can keep my camera from wigging out. Let's take a look at this downstairs bathroom. This bathroom needs help. Okay, so flooring is still that saltillo tile. This vanity's got to go. It's got to be replaced. Probably going to want to replace the lights. Yeah, you can see the vanity now. And the shower, functional. We redid the valve in the wall. The valve was not working, so that was replaced. Had a plumber come in and do that. The tile's in good shape. I mean, you could leave this as is if all you wanted to do was replace the vanity. But if you're replacing the vanity, you're probably going to want to redo the whole bathroom. Tub's also in good shape. It's a porcelain tub. You know, kind of like it's been here since the 70s, so you know the quality's pretty good. But again, downstairs bathroom, ooh, yeah, definitely going to want to fix this. All right, let's head on to the other secondary bedroom down here. This one has got great views and great sunlight. Again, we're in the morning, so you can see all the sun coming in. Again, Minka air, ceiling fan. Look at these 4 windows on the back of the house. Man, that's greenbelt behind you. Absolutely incredible. Again, these rooms were all, made in the 70s or designed in the 70s, so the bedrooms are big. King size bed will go perfectly in here. And then you've got good size walk-in closet. See, we still got a few things staged in there. And then looking back, that is about a 6-foot table right there. So you can see you've got about 10 foot just from the door over. So this bedroom is probably close to 13 foot by 13 foot. All right, heading upstairs. Now, I say it all the time in my videos, but the most expensive place to put wood in a house is up the stairs. And you can tell they use the exact same wood that they do on the floors to go up these stairs. Love them. Absolutely love these floors. And now here we go as you're walking up the stairs. Tons of natural light because we've got these giant windows looking out again on the view. Even got a window here that's showing the side of the house. And like I said, the siding needs some help. You can see right here, there's a little bit of wood rot down here, but it's not much because it's cedar siding. This stuff stands up over time. It just needs to have the repairs done on those parts and then repaint it. And that cedar siding will probably last for another 15 or 20 years. And we're still cruising up these floors. And you can see at the top, there's a door. So the only thing on the second floor is the master suite. And it's pretty sweet. Ha ha ha, that's a terrible joke. I hated even making it. So you come in and that's king size bed, 2 end tables. You've got a great area over here for, you can put a chase lounge or a couple of chairs. And then, your own second floor patio looking out on the hill country. Got a little beam up here. You could do some accent on that beam. Like if you wrap that thing in wood, man, that would look cool. And again, Minka ceiling fans. Let's step out here. Okay, second floor deck. It's not huge. It's just one of those things where you can come out and chill and enjoy. You're enjoying the Texas hill country, but you're in the heart of Austin. Geographic center of Austin right now is the Domain, and that's about 2 miles north of us. So you are in the geographic center of Austin, basically. And man, absolutely incredible. You see your closest neighbors behind you. They're all on the other side of the ravine. Now, what the owner had done here is, they were using like director's chairs up here. You could have a couple of director's chairs and just sit up here and enjoy coffee in the morning or drink at night. Could definitely see a wine fridge up in here. And this is that area over here in the corner that you could have that extra seating. Give you an idea of what we're looking at. All right, now going to head back into the master bathroom. And first you're going to be like, oh, that's nice. And then you're going to go, oh no. So just heads up. All right, this part's been renovated. It's got a really nice soaking tub. This is a heated seat, which is crazy to me, but there's a heated seat under that, or a heating pad under that granite. So it's a heated seat. Nice little details here, shampoo niches. You've got your river stone in the bottom of the shower. It's a good size shower. These caps are travertine, really nice, rich look. Now, again, it was done, earlier in the 2000s. So, that's a style that maybe not 100% in anymore. So, okay, do you want to replace some travertine and put like a quartz top on top of that? That's fine. But that tile looks really nice. And you've got that huge window up above. That's above shoulder height, so you get all the light, and you're kind of seeing through to the neighbors across the street. You can see them over there just a little bit, but really nice focal part for this bathroom. Okay, over here is the water closet. This is the HVAC closet. There's an HVAC unit in there. All right, hold your breath. Again, vanities need to be replaced. Okay, we need a vanity here. We need a mirror up there. Closets here on the side are really a good size. They don't have permanent shelves in here. These are just rolling carts that they have. But, forgot to turn these lights on. You can see you've got 10-foot ceilings in here. Little extra area back over here with some shelving. So that's just one of the closets, pretty good size. And then there's another closet over there and another vanity that needs to be replaced. Or if you're handy and you want to finish these things and do, have maple cabinets up here. Again, these are solid maple cabinets. That one does have a round mirror. But again, really good sized closet back in here. They've got a large dresser in here. And then you would still have room for rods and shelves back on this wall, even with a dresser, or you could do a built-in or something like that. And it goes around the corner. There's some shelving back there now. So there you go. That is, again, when it's a 2,042 square foot house, there's not a ton to look at. But again, location and the architectural design of this thing, just incredible. I'm like I said, I'm a huge fan. I think y'all understand that already. You don't find houses that are designed like this much anymore. But that's it for this tour. And if you're looking for stuff in Austin, Texas, whether this is your cup of tea or not, you want somebody who understands houses, can go out and explain things to you. Especially if you're a relo buyer and you're out of town and you just can't be on a plane here every time you see a house. Give me a ring, Chris Pesek Properties, more than happy to do that. And there's never too early to start looking. You could be moving here in 9 days, 90 days, 9 months. Doesn't matter. The process starts now. And, that way when things pop up, you have somebody that you trust, that you're comfortable with, that can take care of looking at these houses for you. All right. Have an amazing 2024, and we will talk to you soon.